Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet, and today I launched Noble Ape's Gorilla of Code. I had hoped to launch it on January the 1st, but in going through the process of looking at what was there and what wasn't there and what needed to be added, I found a few bugs I wanted to fix. I wanted to change a few things associated with the Mushroom Boys drawing, and this took a little bit more time than originally anticipated. So I'm a couple of days late. I'm launching the Gorilla of Code on January 3rd, or on January 1st. However, now it's out there. It's a matter of seeing whether it takes form, whether people are interested in it, what direction it's going to go, and I think this is actually the interesting phase of the project. I haven't been contacted by anyone yet. It's been out in terms of the various mailing lists only for a short period of time. I posted it on Facebook in a few locations as well. So I'm anticipating that this thing will build a little bit of momentum as students are contacted and students get in contact with me, but it will be interesting to see how it pans out. For those unfamiliar, the Gorilla of Code is similar to Google's Summer of Code. However, it has less restrictions. It's specifically associated with Noble Ape, and I've created a kind of payment scheme associated with paying the students for their time. There's considerably more aggressive than Google's Summer of Code, so my hope is that might generate slightly more interest. But really, in the short term, what I'm interested in seeing is more people coming to the Noble Ape source code, having a look around, perhaps putting in fixes, general contributions, feedback. And Noble Ape is distinctly unlike other open source projects of its kind. It's written still in C, aside from some Objective-C around it and various scripting languages that build the C source code. And this might actually be a sticking point for some of the potential students that are interested in working with it. I receive feedback periodically that, no one really learns C anymore. It's one of those languages that are part of the historical annals associated with something that people still program in. So maybe in that light, Noble Ape is slightly eccentric for a standard student programmer. But time will tell. I'm interested in hearing this feedback. It's quite possible to rewrite good portions of Noble Ape in Java. I've done that previously. And potentially move it into a language like C++ or Objective-C. All that stuff would be relatively easy. But what I'm interested in seeing also is just the general chops that one can expect from, modern-day students in this realm. Because certainly I saw a kind of golden age of the development, which was really in the first 6 years of development, where everyone who got in contact did have the C chops in order to actually work on Noble Ape. And now increasingly people treat it, or at least the developers that contact me, treat it with a certain degree of fear, and I'm interested in seeing if the university students can overcome that fear as well. Anyway, something launched, something out there to do its thing. The first deadline for this is May 15th, when folks are submitting their entries, for want of a better word, their proposals, associated with what they'd like to work on in Noble Ape for the Gorilla of Code project. More updates, no doubt, through future short funks. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.